Holy crap, some stupid good news. John Cena to be Duke Nukem. Perfect.
Uncle Chunt'd.
My god, Duke Nukem the movie's happening. Whoo! Oh man. I just know there's going to be some women that are going to be pissed off about this because scenes like this.
You wanna dance? Shake it, baby.
And scenes like this.
Ooh. Oh yeah, right there. Oh yeah.
That was fun. Was it good for you, baby? What about the game, Duke? Was it any good?
Yeah, but after 12 fucking years, it should be.
But hey, this movie's not for you.
I'll rip your sock and shit down your neck.
Alright, so today they announced a Duke Nukem film in production or pre-production or in the lineup of the scape of things from Platinum Dune Studio, which is Michael Bay's production studio or whatever. And they're in talks with John Cena. Nothing's quite set in stone yet. But John Cena to play Duke Nukem. I, for one, think that is inspired casting. Like, holy crap. He definitely fits the bill, he fits the look. I think he could have the kick-ass attitude and still have the comedic edge because he's really good in those comedic roles. And Michael Bay, Platinum Dune Studios, track record's a bit sketchy, but they did the recent Turtles films, just to give you an idea. So you just know there's going to be some stupid cultural references and a few offensive things that people will take offense to. And the action's going to be nice, and women are going to be filmed well, and and that kind of it leads me into my first concern for this. Duke Nukem, he's a relic of the 90s, where you could almost get away with being normal. You could get away with having a sense of humor about things. You could get away with taking the piss. You can get away with being a comedic parody that makes offensive things funny, which you just can't do today. This is 2018. People have days where they just wake up offended. There are professional victims out there. There are professional people that wake up professionally offended. I know that's a term that gets thrown around a lot, but it's true, man. I have a great fear this film, it might get made, but it won't be the Duke Nukem film I wish it would be. What I want is a Duke Nukem movie that's R-rated, at least MA, that's gory, lots of aliens get killed and blasted and blown up, there's babes to be saved, Duke Nukem's a comedic misogynist. He's a womanizer, and he knows it. He's an egotistical prick. He's Bruce Willis, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Ash from Evil Dead, all rolled up into one. He's that 90s macho, and it can't exist today. And I feel so sad about that. Not because I praise people that are womanizers or that I praise misogyny. It's not that at all. But it's let me clear the air straight up. My mum's the strongest woman I've ever met, and I wish I had half of her strength. I've said that to her before, and I'll say that forever because I don't know how my mum's done some of the things that she's had to do. I don't know if I've had the fortitude or if I could have the fortitude. And there's nothing wrong with a man liking a feminine woman and being attracted to a feminine woman and kind of joking about it, having fun with that. it's how we grew up in the 90s. Like, I'm trying to be a bit touchy here about it because it's a touchy topic. Because I know there's going to be people out there that might take offense to the fact that in the 90s, you actually had to approach a woman because you felt they were attractive. You had to go up to them and, you know, woo them somehow, you know? It's not like today where you just have Tinder or Twitter hookups or sliding into people's DMs, and, you know, Duke Nukem's of that ilk, that era, you know, in the 80s as well, where, you know, before technology, where we actually had to have physical interactions and men had ways of approaching women, and women, you know, would allow that, you know, and now it's like you can't do it. So these things of Duke Nukem, of that era, I don't think can exist. Like, if you take out all the game stuff, like, if it's gonna be done right, it's gonna be an action-packed, gory fest, explosions, you know, quippy one-liners left and right, you know, like, hail to the king, baby, or, you know, I'll rip your head off and shit down your neck, and all that kind of stuff. Like, God, I want that on screen so bad. That scene with the Emperor, he kicks the eyeball out and, you know, kicks a field goal or whatever.
Game over.
But then you've got, that's the comedic stuff. Like, that's the parody Duke Nukem is of the action genre of the 80s and 90s. He is all of that in one collective package. And comes with that is those movies, that era where women were the damsel in distress. Some of them were badasses, yeah, but a lot of the times it was, you know, the action star goes to save the female. You know, they were always kind of, you know, by the end of the action sequences, they would have, like, you know, shredded clothing so you could, you know, see some skin or whatever. Or they were just, you know, they were hot, you know, all the women were just fucking attractive as. Yeah, and I just, you know, Duke Nukem Land of the Babes, that's a game. Duke Nukem Time to Kill, Duke Nukem 3D, man. Like, you would go into a strip club and be like, shake it, baby, you know, and throw like a dollar note at the woman and you could see some pixelated titties, you know. God, my 10-year-old self just wooed my balls. You know, like, it's an era I miss, where nothing was off limits, you know, like, everyone knew what the line was and everyone knew their place in the world and how to deal with it. People were allowed to have fun, whereas now in, like, Hollywood is getting risk adverse, especially with this METOO movement thing happening. Like, I want Duke Nukem to come out, not to kind of shit all over all this stuff, but just to upset the apple cart. Like, if he's done well, Duke Nukem can be like just this shining light of masculinity that's severely lacking in today's world, you know? Like, not that I want everyone to turn into dude bros, because I can't stand people like that, but, you know, being a man, like what used to be seen as a man, you know, big, strong, masculine, you know, like, you just a strong character, man, and like you found women attractive and you wanted them to know, you know. Unfortunately today, you look at a woman and it's classed as sexual assault, particularly in Hollywood. Side note, I'm aware some of these allegations that are coming out are probably mostly probably, there are some genuine ones in there, I'll say that. And I just feel sorry for those that are actually legit having problems amongst all these other people and women that want their 15 minutes of fame and to get their name out there. Because you know that's happening. Touchy subject, that's all I'll say in this particular video, but this video is one that I feel I can actually say something like that in, just because of what Duke Nukem represents. So, if Duke Nukem were to be made, I think it would be neutered, because producers, studios, actors will probably be hesitant in taking part in this film, if they actually knew, if they actually want to stay true to Duke Nukem, besides the gore and the action and the humor, but the fact that he's saving women, they're going to be naked, is there strip clubs, Duke looks at women as objects, Duke Nukem Land of the Babes, he repopulates the earth by fucking every woman on it that's left, that kind of stuff. You can't get away with that now because you just can't. It's 2018. Women are powerful. I get it. Not all of them want to be seen as a powerful man. There's something to be said about the feminine woman. They're still out there, I hope. So with all this happening in the world, you can't blame me for being a little bit apprehensive about the production of this film. What are we going to be allowed to get? What is Michael Bay's studio, Platinum Dunes, going to force happen or make happen or allow happen? Michael Bay has a history in his films of shooting women very provocatively, and I can appreciate that. I'm not going to hide that. I like it. I don't have a problem with it. Most women that I have spoken to don't have a problem with it. Very select. I'll be like, why do they have to shoot him like that? But whatever. Depends on what the target audience is. And this movie is going to be a male-oriented target audience. And be damned if I want this movie to be neutered because, I don't know, some professional woman that woke up on the other side of the world doesn't want me to enjoy it. I'm going to hate that. This movie isn't for you, it's for me. I want to have that kind of fun. God damn it, just let me have it. I want the fun Duke Nukem R-rated, action, gore and tits and whatever else. God, stop it. Guaranteed, I know there's going to be some people out there that have already clicked off this video because they're like, oh, he's so offensive. I can't believe it. He's offended my sensibilities. But, my channel's not going to be for you anyway. I'm going to be honest to my views. Maybe I'm a relic of the 90s. I think I am. But I'm okay with that. Really. Because if I was to be a man growing up in 2018 or 2017 or 16, holy crap. Would I still be deemed okay to be called a man? Anyway, this is getting off topic because I still identify as a man. Sorry. Advertiser friendly. Not. Anyway, look, I could rant on about how excited I am about this film. I know I've spoken more about what I'm afraid of happening with this film than what I'm more excited to happen about this film. But that's because we don't really know much about it. It's just announced. All we know is John Cena is rumoured to be attached. Michael Bay's Platinum Studios is going to be the force behind it. No other cast has been signed up yet. We don't know a date or anything, but holy crap, my brother tagged me in this and I totally missed it. I would have thought, I don't know how I missed it. Duke Nukem is always on my radar. So, thanks for tagging me. I'm super hyped. For those of you out there that are professionally offended and wake up professional victims, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do already. And like the video, share it with other people that will be offended. And I'll catch you on the next video. Duke Nukem, hail to the king, baby.
Uncle Chunt.
Thanks for watching this video, I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe and check out some of my other recent videos. Have a good one.